how AI can create mind-blowing art. Have you heard about AI art? And do you know about the artist Rafik Anadol? AI can create art, but how is it possible? Well, we here at Art and Beyond are aiming to give you the answers to all of these questions, so stay tuned to the end to find out exactly how. AI art has become increasingly popular. With the use of tools, anyone can produce practically any image they can imagine with only a brief text instruction. The outcomes can be really bizarre, but marketers, designers, and artists are learning how to use technology to their advantage, sometimes with great success. Architectural spaces and facades are transformed into enormous canvases for live media art by Rafik Anadol and his studio. He makes data sculptures and site-specific public art, frequently in conjunction with immersive installations and live audio/visual performances. The body of work by Anadol discusses the difficulties and opportunities presented by ubiquitous computing, as well as what it means to be a human in the era of artificial intelligence. His critically acclaimed works also look at how the dominance of machines in our daily lives is drastically altering our perception and how we perceive and experience time and space. The bizarre works of Rafik Anadol are conducive to getting lost. But if you look closer, you'll see that his creations are composed of many little parts and that each one of them is a bit of data that he sent into a neural network to illustrate his vision for the future. The majority of Anadol's artwork is inspired by enormous datasets, and he employs artificial intelligence and algorithms to produce visualizations or data sculptures like this one named Machine Hallucinations. He began by searching over 113 million online photographs of New York. After removing all of the pictures of people, Anadol was left with 10 million images of New York. He fed them into a machine learning algorithm that, as it learns, creates visual associations. For instance, the algorithm interpolates data to help it construct a moving, shifting image that portrays the complete life cycle of a monument when it views many photos of the Statue of Liberty taken from slightly different viewpoints. Machine looks at this information like a human being, but it's kind of more like collective memories than personal memories, because a building in New York can be explored by thousands of perspectives from multiple angles from a different time of year. It feels more like an honest memory for a machine because it feels more totalitarian and feels everything and everyone more than just one person. This machine-interpreted dynamic landscape by Anadol was painted on the walls and the floor of a boiler chamber in a building in Lower Manhattan. He will respond that the machine is dreaming if you ask him. Using 500,000 photos, tens of thousands of audio files, and hundreds of videos from the LA Philharmonic's archives, Anadol created this work of art to commemorate the orchestra's centenary. He put all of the information into a series of algorithms which created these amazing projected visuals. By using machine learning algorithms, the entire archive of LA Philharmonic becomes a shape of three-dimensional outputs. We were able to see all these data points becoming together or disappearing and making a new kind of sculpture. The body of work by Anadol discusses the difficulties and opportunities that ubiquitous computing has brought to humanity, as well as what it means to be a human in the age of artificial intelligence. He looks at how the dominance of technology in our daily lives is drastically altering how we perceive and feel space and time. The ways in which the digital era and machine intelligence enable a new aesthetic technique to produce enhanced immersive experience that offer a dynamic perception of space excites Anadol, a spatial thinker. We're not even able to draw a picture using paint. He really is an artist. But whether you're an artist or not, please feel free to subscribe to our channel and like the video if you're enjoying so far. Now, back to Anadol. Anadol challenges his audience to consider alternate realities by redefining the capabilities of both internal and external architectural components by suggesting the potential of, quote, post-digital architecture, end quote. Anadol approaches this by translating the logic of modern media technologies into spatial architecture rather than merely integrating media into physical forms. Anadol and his crew created a stunning display in downtown LA every night for 10 days, paying homage to one of his favorite movies using 42 large-scale projectors with an outstanding 50K video resolution. Quote, "I was 8 years old when I watched the movie Blade Runner. I was extremely inspired by the movie. In downtown Los Angeles, a building suddenly becomes alive, and it has a cognitive capacity of remembering, and it has a capacity of dreaming. So this was all very high-level science fiction narratives." End quote. The examination of more complicated subjects mirrors Anadol's interests in the interaction between people and technology in the dystopian future movies. Everywhere he looks, Anadol discovers data for his machine intelligence projects, so when he discovered that data was constantly being collected at the Boston airport, he knew he had struck gold. He combined it all into the Winds of Boston project. All of this wind data was input by Anadol into a set of algorithms, and the visualized data was shown on a 13-foot pole bespoke LED panel. Quote, "And I thought that algorithms can be an incredible way of visualizing this invisible pattern of things and transform them into poetic-like motion. Because it's very inspiring that a machine can find something interesting that I didn't even think about. And I find that the true collaboration starts to happen right there. And sometimes machines give opportunities that I didn't even think about, and I do believe that is really something that's inspiring for humanity that will most likely bring some new kind of imagination methods that's not yet discovered." End quote. This project, Melting Memories, was inspired by a private source, and the actual data used in the process is depicted by the graphics on these 20-foot tall LED screens. Anadol collaborated with researchers from a neuroscience lab. They instructed participants to focus on their earliest recollections, while on the EEG was used to record every single brain pulse. Do these types of videos make you wonder about art? Do you want to know more about the arts? Let us know in the comment section below, and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Check out the other videos on our YouTube channel for more art-related content. That's all for today, and I'll see you in the next video.